So tell me, we are noticing different trends coming in. And let's talk about Mumbai only. Let's talk about Andheri, Bandra, Khar. Everyone is quoting buyer expectations are changing. Agreed. Buyers is very well versed what they want and what do they not want. But after pandemic, sudden urge and demand has showcased that there is demand for luxury homes, there's demand for bigger homes. But if I talk to certain customers, they are still very clear, boss, I want in certain area a good home, affordable home. So where is this trend coming? Especially in Mumbai, everyone is talking about luxury is going to be the market. Luxury apartments is going to be the future. Also is happening right now. So would you agree with this?
No, in particular area I can agree about particular people. See, there are if you see from the last 3-4 decades, Mumbai has divided into many parts. The South Mumbai is South Mumbai. After that, there is a Bandra.
Right.
But one thing I tell you, the Maharashtra government from last 10 years, what they have done it now, current government, and after 2014, especially when the our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Ji Modi has taken the place, lot of effort they have put in Mumbai. Mumbai has changed like anything. Within 10 years, if you see the ceiling, the Thai extension of ceiling, then Atal Setu, then your infrastructure of metros is just, you can't imagine. Recently they started up too early.
Yes.
And it was I was so impressed about it. The war was going on and they started that. Nobody waited for some inauguration or something like that. So I can understand what value they have taken for Mumbai. I'm sure, I don't want to quote as anything, but it might got extended for opening. But it was open and suddenly my son came and told me कि dad वो चालू हो गया वर्ली तक. मैं बोला अरे अभी तो वॉर चल रही है. तो मतलब that how they are putting effort for Mumbai.
Yeah, the connectivity wise.
Yeah.
I agree.
So they are so serious about Mumbai. So yes, everything is going to change. One thing I'll tell you very clearly, entire Mumbai will have suburb. When I say Mumbai, suburb. I'm talking only suburb, not south part of the Mumbai. Not less than 40,000-45,000 rupees per square feet, the average price will come. Today somewhere you're getting 22, 25, 28, 30. But it should touch within a 3 to 4 year span, 40,000 rupees. Because metro, connectivity, everything is going to come. So, and then Mumbai has got one habit, caste living habit. Like Borivali mein sab Gujaratis, they will shift. Chandivali, their Gujaratis will shift.
Right.
So there is a caste, वो थोड़ा इंडिया में है.
The
community living है, मतलब caste and community, they want that. So वो luxury अपने हिसाब से कोट कर लेते हैं उन लोग कि बोरीवली में, अगर जो बोरीवली में जो प्राइस है अंधेरी ईस्ट में प्राइस नहीं है, बिकॉज दे वांट टू लिव देयर ओनली. सो पीपल हैव दैट हैबिट. एंड इन मुंबई और इन इंडिया यू कैन से रादर वी आर नॉट लाइक फॉरेनर कंट्री. द फॉरेन पर्सन कैन ट्रैवल फ्रॉम अमेरिका, ही कैन गो टू स्टे इन स्पेन and he will live in UK. But here, if somebody is coming from any part of this country, so if the caste matters, फिर चलो हम वहाँ जाएंगे, बोरीवली में जाएंगे, उनके relatives हैं ये हो, so they want to close by their community. So that way luxury, अब जहाँ का जो infrastructure हो, how you are placed on that infrastructure. Like today BKC, once upon a time in my decade, there was a driving theater. Nobody used to go there in the night. People used to rob you there. I can't imagine when I go to BKC. It's completely changed. So that is a government effort, and government is fully focused on Mumbai. They want to connect. Recently, our young chief minister has announced a new Bombay, new third city of Mumbai. That also will be great, and they are pushing it very hard.
So in a city like Mumbai, you feel both affordable homes and premium homes demand will be always
there. But affordable will be lifetime.
True.
Yeah. Affordability, if you make your project very competitive with a low cost working, with a less staff, lot of effort, if ownership is involved, So you can create an affordable home also in Mumbai city also. There is not a big, the land price are same. Rest is your construction cost and how your effort, how you closely monitor the pilferages of things, how you design your building. I can design in 20 kg steel, I can design in 5 kg steels also. It depends how is your lobby, how you want to be. It's all very, very minute details are there in that. Construction is a very different subject.
True. So coming back to your brand, I want to ask is Mumbai is still considered to be one of the toughest and most vibrant city, right? So how does Starwing position itself in this particular market? Where would you say that you are differentiating yourself in terms of existing competition? Because it's such a saturated environment, right? So how do you see the brand itself, first of all, being still relevant, and how are you keeping yourself ahead or differentiate from the competitors?
So the biggest example is a Marol project, which we are quoting. Today, if you see my Marol prices, there's a 3 range in that. It's almost studio was sold at 50 to 60 lakhs rupees, and 1 BHK is a crore and 2 BHK is 1.5 crores plus GST. So we have a 3, and you can do the survey in Marol or Andheri, and it's 1.5 acres layout with all amenities, whether it's gym, whether it's small pool, whether it's turf club. Recently, I'll tell you, we have finished one building called Katyani Heights. There are 300 members we have given the position. Society has been formed and people are staying, and now we are just going to execute the conveyance. So there we have created 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK. So I sold it at a price 1 crore 5 lakhs rupees, 1 BHK after COVID.
Okay.
Today, somebody was telling me 1 BHK they have sold, somebody has sold at 1 crore 60 lakhs. And the rental of 1 BHK in that building is next to Mogra Metro. That's called Mogra Metro, facing to the highway.
Okay.
And there 1 BHK's rental price is 50,000 rupees.
Okay.
And 2 BHK is 80,000 and 3 BHK is 1,30,000. So that kind of environment we have created in terms of gym, in terms of pool table. Now one small amenities we have introduced, like 1 BHK, when you create a 1 BHK. So we are giving 700-800 square feet, a classroom type with a computerized. So 1 BHK people have bigger challenge if the child is small, a young boy. So if the guest comes in the house, where he go for studies? Tuition hai, ye hai, bacche ko padhne ka time hai, and so one hall is there, you are sitting in front of TV. So he can go to the society's room and he can study there in his exams. Of course, it's not 1,000 area hai, not more than that. But it's a more valuable amenity for a 1 BHK.
Right.
Especially 1 BHK people, they have very tough because they are with a child studying in KG, first standard, second standard, third standard, unless they buy a 2 BHK. So these kind of amenities attract the people.
True.
And they feel very nice to come in that my house. So as in terms of Starwing, we have introduced a new brand called I Stay. That is we are promoting that brand. So now today's lifestyle, I say I stay with my rule and my way. If you don't like, you take a highway. Today's youngsters crowd is like that.
True.
So we are trying to establish that brand I Stay. That's a 4 letters brand, I Stay. That is for a residential completely, and where in I Stay you have your choice of home, where affordability. Again, it comes in terms of affordability when terms of design, valuation, money, everything, and amenity. Affordability is not in terms of money at all. I don't consider as a money. Money mein to what is the price? You can't sell below something.
Right.
If you see today's ready reckoner price in Marol is 1,42,000 per square meter. So 75 lakhs rupees is the minimum price for 1 BHK.
True.
75 as per ready reckoner value. Government of Maharashtra is designed. Plus you pay GST, stamp duty, it comes to crore.
Yeah.
Then you add a parking. So 1 crore 5 lakhs. So affordability is what? रेडी रेकनर तो महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट ने डिसाइड ही करके रखा है, अब उसके ऊपर यू आर सेलिंग एट 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Yes, affordability where people are selling 100 crores flat, 200 unaffordable. मतलब that is a luxury. I believe that is a luxury. Rest of the flats, all is market value. Say people are selling not more than 1.5 because there is amenity. That is a cost to us. In terms of construction, sometimes we are giving our FSI also to create that atmosphere.
So the key differentiators, if I have to note down, is first, of course, the pricing, the valuable amenity, which I'm going to talk about. It's very interesting, which you pointed out. Third, making sure the quality, the construction, everything is in good structure, even though if the price is, affordable. Right?
Now, I'll just correct you here. Quality of construction in Mumbai, everybody is making a good building. Because what has happened, Kritika ji, there are certain norms have come from the government side. So you have to use by default those norms. You can't reduce your steel consumption, cement consumption, because it should be earthquake resistance. So automatically your buildings become stronger. After that, जब earthquake आया था, उसके बाद से आज से 20 साल, 15-20 साल पहले, तो I think government Maharashtra has come out with that.
Right.
So earthquake system is there. Then building fireproof is there. You can't get fire. Yes, I always tell society, after we go, you have to maintain this because it's a liability on the society.
Yeah.
And there is a big challenge that society they don't maintain, then the building goes to dogs.
True.
So today, that is also cost. If you want to have that kind of tower, your cost is very expensive, maintenance cost.
Right.
So that society has to maintain. Of course, now Maharashtra government has quite strict about it. So every year you have to do audit and things like that. A lot of laws have changed.
Yeah.
So a lot of things are in line. So our chief minister is also doing very well for this industry. So they are pushing it hard, but it takes time to go to the system.
True.
Yeah, but people are maintaining it.
But why I found your valuable amenity interesting is because in this current Mumbai market, where we are seeing advertisement happening, 100 plus amenities, like this kind of competition kind of advertisement is going on, right? And as you rightly put, once society takes over, you could see the degradation of that particular society happening because half of those amenities are not utilized. So I would say that is one key differentiator where you are portraying Starwing is going to only provide valuable
amenities, yes.
You don't have
which
to
is
compete.
To be used.
True. So you are not competing with others where you're saying ki 100 plus amenity aapko milega. Just to capture.
Yeah. To capture that. See, today in my Katyani Heights, we have given a gym. It's a 3,000 square feet gym. More than any in the area. कमर्शियल जिम से बड़ा है. जिम के ऊपर टर्फ क्लब बना दिया है. दैट इज ऑल्सो चार्जेबल बेसिस टू द सोसाइटी, नॉट मी. सो children these days they play turf, मतलब that cricket, putting the net.
Yeah.
2, then we have got a study room. That is for 1 BHK people more. Whenever I go, sometime I visit, so I see 10, 12 boys are studying. That is, I feel very good. Where 1 BHK guy is so happy कि they get the space.
Yeah.
Husband, wife, they get a space. Sometimes they leave their child, son, daughter to study there. And we have put small computer desktops and all. So they are using that. Then there's a pool table which is to be used. And then there is a big lawn and small kids lawn. And then we have created a small temple in the society where the people come, old people come in the evening and sit and chat there.
So you have kept it limited, but also quality driven, also very user centric approach, right?
So I'll tell you, suppose I'm just talking about that area. I've created a small temple where I can see 50 to 60 people, aged people. They are sitting from 5 o'clock there. So at least they are out of the house. They are talking, chit-chatting because of the temple.
True.
Otherwise, they won't come in the gym. They won't come on the garden. They won't go to the study room. They won't go to the pool table. So it's for them. For old people also, you have to think about what you want to create in the society. But there are old people, so which they feel out of place. कि बच्चे खेल रहे हैं पूल टेबल, वो क्या करेंगे? तो उनके लिए भी आपको कुछ क्रिएट करना चाहिए. This is what I feel.
Nice. No, I agree. So coming to your studio thing which you pointed out, I want to understand there has been attraction which we have noticed in urban real estate for the demand of studio, especially coming from the young professionals, right? So do you think this particular demand of studio is a shift in a trend is going to be a short term, or do you see a structural shift for the people who want to live in cities like Mumbai like this?
So I'll tell you about the studio. When this idea I have conceived because of my son and all, we were debating on this. So a lot of people were objecting about it. "ये studio क्यों बना रहे हैं studio?" But I was adamant to make this because I have seen in my own building where I am staying, where I made the building, but I'm not a part of member of society. But they keep talking कि youngster को नहीं देना है, girls को नहीं देना है, and which I am against. मैंने उनको बोला कि if your children go somewhere out, if they don't get a place, then what will happen? So, and it is not a law. You have created your own law. You are not governed by the Indian government law. But anyway, then I started thinking and then I created this studio. And we made 4 towers. There were 4 towers. So one tower we launched, and believe me, there was a lot of demand. There were 2-3 things which I thought, if you see in the past, people have advertisement ki Sapur and somewhere outside, buy second home, you'll get 10,000 rupees rent. Same thing we started. See, 50 lakhs, 55 lakhs, today everybody has got a money.
Yeah.
So how to hedge your money? Because real estate as a flat, when you buy a flat, there are 2 things which you are buying for yourself. That is one. The second is you are hedging your money for the inflation. In 2009, I have sold a flat somebody at 60-65 lakhs rupees. So that same customer came and told me कि sir मेरा तो 2 crore हो गया value and I am very happy. तो मैंने no, you are wrong. Your money has not been increased. Only value has been. Because जब आपने लिया था तो dollar was 49. Today you are 88. So that time $1.25 lakh लगता और अभी $2.5 lakh लगेगा. तो your 60 lakhs has become 2.25 crores. But in 2.25 crores you can't buy 3 BHK. You have to add 1 crores.
Right.
So 50 lakhs अगर आपने FD में रख दिया तो definitely 10 साल के बाद it will be washed off. The value will go down. I'm not against FD, but I'm just trying to tell you valuation of the money terminology, where people have put in FD when they retired and today they are struggling for their expense. So only real estate flat is going to give you at par your inflation, जो devaluation होगा पैसे का, you will get from real estate. So 50 lakhs is the figure where you are getting in Mumbai, number 1. One flat of 200-185 square feet. Second thing, which I told you earlier, today in Andheri, east or west is the biggest market for the rental, where industry, modeling, music, directions, people from your fraternity, boys and girls, creative, they are there. They are coming from outside Mumbai and they are staying there, 3 people, 4 people. So today, 1 BHK's market is 45 to 50,000 rupees, where 3 people are staying. So almost 15,000 per head. This is going to, in 3 years time, it should touch by 55-60. That time studio demand में आ जाएगा कि 30,000, 35,000 में 2 बच्चे रहेंगे. You should visit my studio. You can see that we have got a small balcony and everything well done. So that time you require that space. 1. Second, we campaigned for a ladies discount for ladies. Believe me, there were at least, I don't have numbers, 20-25 ladies have bought over, single mother. They told me, sir, I am buying this flat because my son is in 12th standard. The day he'll be graduate, he'll go to abroad, we'll sell this flat and sell him to abroad for a study, further studies. 1. They were in the family where their parents have put some money for their regular income. See, rental income, 30,000, 25,000 rupees, it got a value in Mumbai. Today, in UPI's time and GPay के time पे, you don't realize the end of the month you have spent 25,000 rupees. Yeah. Whether it's Uber, you're traveling, your pizza, burger, या घर में बैठे हैं 2 friends कुछ भी मंगा रहे हैं Coke. So end of the story is कि you have 25,000 secured. You can swipe the card anytime. And every person, I'm sure, मतलब who's working class, they are spending 25 to 30,000 rupees a month for traveling and outside food. This is my concept behind that. So that 35,000 fixed income adds value to your salary. And Mumbai में I don't think कि people have 50 lakhs. Yes, थोड़ा सा time लगेगा digest होने को लोगों को, but I'm sure जिस दिन वो तैयार हो जाएगा there will be big demand. People will say एक बेच के जाएगा दूसरा ले लेगा. And people will move from city to city. ना? See, आपके organization में 10 लोगों ने ले लिया अगर और they are staying. Suddenly he says I am posted to Bangalore now. Anybody will say कि please give me, I want that. उसका वैल्यू बढ़ते बढ़ते वो जाएगा अपने लेवल से ही बढ़ेगा लेकिन वो अप्रिशिएट बट इट इज अ वेरी गुड बाय फॉर योर पॉकेट.
No, I agree because studio apartments, as I mentioned, young professionals में already इतना traction आ ही रहा है because your first home you can buy, right? First home as in home buyer, as an investment purpose, even if you're migrating to different city, as you rightly said, you'll get a good rental out of it. But coming to your iStay project, I want to understand, as you mentioned, of course, there were issues which you noticed single women or single men facing. But what was the exact reason coming for iStay project? Why iStay project came into the existence?
Young professionals, for young professionals. See, today, I'm the oldest man in my organization. So I love to work with young people. They have good ideas, they are excited, they want to do something. So I take a lot of inputs from them. In my organization, a lot of young like Rohan, who's my son, he's got a team. So they keep giving me ideas. Of course, sometimes it's a little vague, but you have to understand them, what they're talking, because they are the future. They know what is going trend today, the market is, how they're moving, how they are buying the brands and everything. So, and I'm sure you know, entire brands are focusing on them only, on youngs. All brands are totally coming for them only in Mumbai or all over India. So I believe it's young professionals and girls who are coming to Mumbai city to have a safe zone. Very soon I am planning for a women's hostel also.
Okay.
Maharashtra government has come out with some hostel policy. We are working on that. So we want to create a dedicated women's hostel. So some families, they want their daughters to be staying in a ladies campus only.
Right.
So, that is also our one, which I'm looking into that as a studio with a women's hostel dedicated to women's ladies.
And that would be interesting.
Yes.
Would that be around Andheri?
Andheri only. We are planning for Andheri.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why is the reason behind this idea?
Andheri is my...
No, not Andheri. Why the hostel being the reason? Like, where would you see the investment?
See, what happened in the past, 2-3 ladies, senior ladies, they came with their daughters after they wanted a Narsimunji admission. So they were running for the accommodation.
Right.
So I met them, their mothers, they are so protective.
True.
The first time the girl is coming out of small town, they want their daughter to be so secured and things like that. So that gave me the idea that he should have small, not very big, 100 units, there, where they told me that if you create, you let me know, we will buy it out. But there will be outsider buyers and they will put it on the rent or something like for the girls.
That's a very thoughtful approach.
Yes.
Very rare we find it coming from developers directly about it because numbers is a game for everyone, right? Especially selling units is major business thing focuses, but you talking about this brings a different angle to the brand as well, that how thoughtful the vision is behind that. So it's interesting to know.
After 40 years working for real estate, you should create something.
I agree.
The creation numbers, now zero is not very important. That you keep getting the zeros, because now the zeros are so big there is a lot of people are there for that zero. So you have to share that zero. So I want to be small, but I want to be very consolidated.